Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel, Armor Gaming. Today I'm going to show you guys how to progress in the new island, Manga Island. So this type of island is called a progressive island compared to the last one, which was a maze, and there's also like card flipping events. So there's different types. And the way the progressive island works, let me just scroll down here. By the way, I'm on Monster-Wiki.com for those of you that don't know. It's a really useful website. It basically tells you everything you need to know about upcoming events, all the monster skills, and stuff like that. There's a really good community online. Everyone posts comments. They tell you what they think the best skills are. They tell you what they think of the monsters. So if you haven't checked it out already, I encourage you to check it out. So, alright, let's take a look. The first thing we have is missions. And this basically tells you every monster in the event and in the order. So see, it's crush more. As we progress to the very last one. Okay, I'm gonna skip down a bit. Just tells you a bit about how it works. So you will receive items as you perform different actions in Monster Legends, and you may win magnificent rewards. Now, progressive islands are probably the hardest events to be able to get the monsters you want, because you really have to use gems in order to be able to complete the event. So check it out. It tells you how much time is left. We have 9 days, 12 hours, 21 minutes, and the time is counting down. So let's scroll down a bit more. Alright, this is the important part, and I'm going to explain this because reading it is a little hard to understand. So it's probably easier when someone explains it to you, so that's what I hope I'm going to be able to do today. That was weird. Okay, anyways. So we have different things. We have a number sign, which is basically the number of items needed to be collected. Percent sign, which is the percent chance of collecting an item when performing the related action. This is a really important one, the pool. It's the number of available items to collect at the start of each challenge. It can fill up to that point, but you can't pass that point. So I'll show you right now. Spawn time is also really important. It's the time it takes for another item to be added to the pool, and you cannot add to a full pool. Alright, that's really important. You cannot add to a full pool. Estimated time is the time, the minimum time needed to reach a required number of current item. The pool time is really important. It's the time of the last item was added to the pool, and you use that time to be able to calculate when another item will spawn. And each different monster has their own different item pool time, spawn time. So I'll show you that too. And here's an example. So for example, these meteorites, you need to collect 81 of them. You have a 25% chance of collecting them. There's a max pool of 7, and they spawn every hour, 8 minutes, and 34 seconds. That means that in order to be able to get all 81, this is where the estimated time comes in. It would take you 3 days, 12 hours, 33 minutes, 56 seconds. That's assuming you were to say log in every hour, 8 minutes, 34 seconds and got 1 meteorite. Or, I mean, you could wait 1 hour, 8 minutes, 34 seconds multiplied by 7, and that's when your whole pool would be full, and then you can just log in and collect whatever task it is needed to get the meteorites. And again, so you get these meteorites, it says, by collecting gold. So every time you collect gold, there's a 25% chance to get the item. And then once you've collected all 7 of them, you won't be able to get any more. So the really important thing is the spawn time. So let me go through this. If your pool is less than 7, you get 1 meteorite every hour, 8 minutes, and 34 seconds. And this is triggered by your login action. So every time you log into the game, the spawn time sort of resets. So let me go through this more. This can be stacked. So if you log in after 2 hours, you only get 1 meteorite, and you lose 51 minutes and 26 seconds for nothing. This is super important. So the 1 hour, 8 minutes, 34 seconds is a little complicated. So let's assume that the spawn time was 1 hour. So every single hour you get another meteorite. So if the pool is 7, the max number you can hold is 7. That means that you would log in every 7 hours, and you'd be able to get 7 meteorites. However, if you log in, let's say you finish collecting your pool of 7, and then you log in in 1 hour and 59 minutes, your time resets. So that means you only got one meteorite added to the pool and you lost 59 minutes. So now the time starts counting from that 59 minutes. That means from that 59 minutes to another hour, you'll get a meteorite. So for example, let's say you started playing at 10 a.m. At 11 a.m. you'd have a meteorite. At 12 p.m. you'd have another meteorite. But if you started playing at 10 a.m. and you log in at 11:59, you're only going to have one meteorite, and even when the clock turns to 12 p.m. you're still only going to have that one meteorite available to get. So it's really important that you time your logins. Now of course this is really difficult because it goes down to like the seconds and the minutes, but that's just basically how it goes. So that's the part people get confused in, the whole pool and spawn. Hopefully I explained better. If not, let me know in the comments below and I'll try to elaborate and give you better examples. But I'll try to do that right now too, going on with the monsters. So it tells you, what I really like about the website is that it tells you every single monster and what exactly you need to do to get them. So check it out. For Creshmore, you need to collect gold 20 times, do the map 3 times, and do the hatching twice. So you can click on him, click on the monster right there, scroll down. Okay, this is pretty cool too. Try to highlight it. I can't really highlight it. So basically he costs 92 gems to begin with, and if you play 3 hours successfully, he only costs 1 gem, or I think you can even get him for free. So if you play for 0 hours, I guess it's saying it costs 9, and that's because when you first played, you probably noticed how super easy it was to get him. That's because all of your pool was full. So you probably got, so let's check it out here. You need to collect gold 20 times. Well, the pool started at 14. So if you played, you already had him at, you only needed to get 6 more once you collected your gold. The map, this is done every 2 hours. Spawn times 2 hours. So it should actually take like about 6 hours to complete this, assuming you don't use gems. And then the hatching, you needed to hatch twice. There's a 40% of getting it every time you hatch, and the pool is 2, which means you every 4 hours you can do it twice. And then scroll down a bit more, it tells you who you're going to be fighting. That's not a big deal. So let me actually go back, because I want to show you guys something else. It tells you a gems per cost per time on everyone, and this is assuming that you collect perfectly, which isn't possible, but assuming it was, it says it would take like 3 hours to get them. Oh, you know why it would take 3 hours? It's because when you first play, you could already do map, you could already collect gold, and you could already do the hatching, so then you'd only have to wait approximately 4 hours for you to be able to do map again, because on the map you can only play that every 2 hours. But yeah, it would take 3 hours here, a day here, 16 hours here, a day and 12 hours, 3 days to get him, and that's assuming it's perfect. So I think he's as far as we're going to be able to get without using gems. Everyone else is probably out of reach, because remember I showed you earlier we only have 9 more days. I mean, we might be able to go up to mission 6, but we'll see. And then using gems, you could probably make it up to here, but that's if you have gems to spare. So right now I'm on mission 2, so I'll go to him, and now I'm just gonna switch over to my game and show you guys. I don't think I've collected all day today because I was at school, so hopefully my pools will be full and I can show you what it means. Alright, I'll show you the Manga Island event first. Let me switch over real quick. Alright, check this out. The feed monsters, I only need 2 more, and collect gold I need 6 more, and fight PvP I need 1 more time. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that right now. Let me switch back to the wiki page. So as far as collecting gold, it was supposed to spawn every hour and 36 minutes, and the max pool is 5. That means I needed 6 more, so there's no way I would be able to do it right now, but hopefully I should have 5. So let's collect gold and find out. Nothing right there. I got 3 right there. That 3, I hope that's not all I get. So I actually did log in school to collect my food. So maybe that's why it's not gonna be completely at 5. Yeah, I'm still missing 3. Another thing is you can also just click on a habitat and press collect, and that still counts as collecting gold in case you ever need to do that. So I'm gonna keep collecting gold, but I don't think I'm gonna get any more, so I'm gonna move on to feeding the monsters. So let's go check out the wiki. The max pool is 4, and that spawns every 2 hours, so I'm pretty sure I can get my last 2 by feeding a monster. A really good hint for this is good for breeding and for feeding. So I like to put a nature habitat right next to my breeding cave. And for the breeding cave, I breed 2 nature monsters, usually both common. So I'll show you that right now. Nature, Treezard, and another one, because that only takes 15 seconds. And then in the meantime, you can feed them up to level 7 or up to level 10, whatever you want. It just takes a little bit of food. So if you're short on food, I really recommend you do this. So I'm gonna keep feeding them. Okay, that was 1. And then once I get mine to level 10, I normally just sell him. I know it's really sad, I'm selling my monsters. And then I hatch my other one. I place it. I press repeat. And I feed my other little guy up to level 10. And keep in mind that the percent to get the rice bowl was 13%, so I might not get it, but just know if you waited 2 hours, you should have a max pool of 4. No, you should actually, if you waited 4 hours, you should only have 2, because you get 1 every 2 hours. But it appears mine was full, so maybe I got 2 on that last one. So okay, and I think I'll do PvP really quick, just to get the missing like shuriken knives. Let me switch to a really good team. Use my Timerion, my Voltic, and I use Scar. Alright, I'll just press battle. I think he's gonna attack first, but that's fine. Alright, so stop time Voltic, so he can't attack me endlessly. Look at that, 476 stamina. You know what, that always happens, but that's fine. I'm just gonna use space time to be safe. Now I actually think my Voltic can take out his Voltic, so let's see if I can do that. I use Assault, Static Shocks, Assault, Static Shocks. Voltic is definitely one of the most overpowered characters in the game. Assault again, Static Shocks one more time, and then I really recommend you get Electrodynamic Aggression, because that's a really good finisher. So check that out. Boom. Now Timerion can't deal any damage, so this game is mine. I won it for sure. Minus 39 power. Wow, that's a lot. I guess I'll just give myself double power. Oh, look at them. They're like teenagers. I'll go ahead and recharge. Let's recharge with him. I don't know why, but Timerion always gets his ultimate. Even I get my ultimate, like, out of all the monsters I've ever used, I always get my ultimate with him. Alright, so now that I got that shuriken, check it out. I only need to collect 3 more gold, but I'm just gonna pay the gems just so I can show you guys something really important. So I bought him for 3 gems. Now you really shouldn't be spending gems on the early monsters because they're super easy to get, but if it's 1, 2, 3 gems, it's really not a big deal. So I need to feed monster, hatch eggs, and collect gold. So as soon as you finish a monster, the pool actually resets. So check this out. Sorry about that, I just realized I wasn't recording on my cell phone, so you guys didn't see me collect, but I'll show you right now. See, I'm already at 3 out of 23 even though I just finished collecting for the last monster. So hopefully I get more. Now I haven't checked the pool, but I'm just gonna collect to show you guys that it is possible to get more items immediately after you win a monster. So I'm just gonna go around collecting all over the place. Collect here, collect here, collect, collect, collect. See how I got 3 right there? Collect. Now that might actually be the pool. Maybe it was 6, it could be 7. So this gives me a good opportunity to do the other one. So I need to sell my nature monster. He's sold. I'll hatch my new one. And I'll retry over here. And then I'll feed him to level 10 like usual. I do notice that it feels like it takes longer to get items the second time. Or like, see, I got it right there. Immediately after I'm completing a monster. But your pool does reset, so don't be waiting. Like, immediately after you get a monster, you should press collect on everything. You should do your breeding, you should do your PvP. See how I got the egg right there? So I'm gonna feed him to 7, or to 10 I mean. Keep feeding. Okay, I didn't get anything that time, but that's cool, so I'm just gonna sell him. Press retry. While I wait, I'm just gonna collect my food and press repeat on all of these. Repeat, 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 repeat. I wish there was a repeat all button. That'd be really nice. Hopefully they do it in the future. Also, collect all button would be nice. So I'm gonna feed him again. Let's see if he gives me anything. So it's important to check what the maximum pool is. That way you're not just wasting food, like I might be. But I just wanted to show you guys the example. I already closed the Wikipedia page, and I closed the recording on my computer. Otherwise, I'd be showing you everyone right now. So I'm a little distracted with the game. So I'll try this one more time. Okay, I didn't get anything for hatching. I'll just feed him to 7. If I don't get anything, I'm not gonna get anything. Yeah, okay. Well, that's fine. So anyways, yeah, I spent 3 gems to buy the dragon. And now, as you can see, I have 1 out of 3 on the hatch eggs. I have 6 out of 23 on the collect gold. I have 4 out of 15 on the feed your monsters. And yeah, that's basically what you do in Progressive Island. There are no tricks to Progressive Island. You basically just have to play through. You have to beat each stage before going on to the next. So just try your best. We only have 9 days. I wish you guys the best of luck. I hope this video was helpful. If not, let me know in the comments what I can do to improve. You know, I'm always looking towards your... hope this video was helpful. Let me know what you thought about it in the comments below. And yeah, I'll see you guys next time.